Hi, everyone, and welcome to our BeActivating training. My name is Marci Preble. I'm a Senior Presidential Director with LifeWave, and I am so glad you're here today. This is Tuesday at 10 o'clock, where we train every week on the work we do in 1 hour. So we work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays from 11 o'clock to 12, 1 hour, where we actually do the work to build our businesses. And on Tuesday, we train for an hour on what that work is. So if you're new to the call, get a notebook. I have one here for $5 and take some notes because you're going to learn a lot. If you're not new to the call, take your notebook and take a lot of notes because it's always good to repeat in network marketing. I repeat so much that my notebook already is getting ripped at the cover. So you know that when your notebook is used, you are working. You also want to have a list book. If you don't have a list book, go to Staples and buy one. You can spend $40 in your business and start building a residual income to be free. So your very first book is $5 on a notebook, $5 on a list book. And hey, it's a new year. I just got my new 2023 calendar. Make sure you go buy that because we're always booking our next appointment. My suggestion is you buy a calendar that books on the hour. Because when you book on the hour, you stay more organized. You also will work a lot harder because you'll be able to see your appointments. Trust me, I know this. And so make sure that you get that going because network marketers, we do two things in network marketing. We make lists. Who do you know? What does Dr. Stacy Holwiger say? By the way, it was how many Saturdays? 2 Saturdays ago, you can go to BeActivating Business Training and listen to that training on Telegram. You can get to that training at startx39biz.com under the 14 steps to success. Tab 5, join Telegram. Make sure you are joining the business Telegram, all the Telegrams, but in there, Dr. Stacy talked about list making, and she puts on the top of her list. I love this. You see, we all learn. That's why even as professional network marketers, I'm always taking notes. There's so much to learn. LifeWave, the holy grail of healing, the holy grail of repairing. This is the holy grail, right? And then she puts, who do you know that would be into that? I love that. How easy is that? Who do you know that would be into that? That's really the beginning, right? Who do you know? And I love that she says that would be into that because you know what? We know a lot of people. Some people are into staying younger, living longer, getting at chronic issues at the root cause. Start with them first because what? They're like-minded to you. Like-minded to you. What a great concept. So who do you know? Then I would take it further. Then after that, I would say, who do I know that I can help that has issues? Who do I know that wants a business? Who do I know that loves home-based businesses? Who do I know that I do business with? Amy Holmesy. Who's my hairdresser? Who's my chiropractor? Who do I do business with? Who do I know? The list goes on. And pen to paper works really good. Their name and their phone number. That is how it works in the universe. It's pen to paper. So write the name and number down. Then Dr. Stacy takes it one step further and she even goes, who do I know on Messenger? Who's all my friends on Facebook? She'll just start messaging every single person on Facebook without attachment because she just wants to know who does she know that may be interested in this technology, in this business without attachment, right? Without attachment. My friend Lisa, she's been doing who do you know? She's been sending out information for the last, I think she started this business maybe 3 months ago. And now people that she sent things out to 3 months ago are now connecting back to her, right? It's just when. It's not if, it's when, because you're putting it out and eventually it starts to pop back. So don't worry about it. I like to say, do the work, but don't be attached to the outcome. Do the work. Don't be attached to the outcome. It will happen, right? Non-attachment. Now, there's a lot of people that don't do the work and are attached to the outcome, or they do the work and are attached to the outcome, and then they get frustrated, and then the work doesn't feel fun anymore, and they get down on themselves. And so I never am down on myself. I just do the work and know the outcome will follow when it's supposed to. Okay. And that's really why we created this office, because I wanted a place where I could do the work with other people and I could have accountability, not even just accountability. I could have support. I didn't want to do this work alone anymore. I wanted to be with other like-minded people that also wanted to do the work, right? That's why this office was created. What I have found in network marketing is a lot of times we learn the work, we go to all the Zooms, all the trainings, all the plugins, and we think that's the work, but it's not. The work is picking up the phone, and it's texting and talking and texting. Did you see when Dr. Stacy opened up her list that I said, Stacy, show us the list? And literally she just gave us a piece of paper. And on the piece of paper, there were all these names and numbers, and there were cross outs and checks. You remember? Like, she was working her list. She was doing the work. Now, some of you may be like, wow, on a piece of paper, really? That's 1980. Okay, so be 1980, or take it a step and do it on an Excel spreadsheet. Do it on your phone, do it on a constant contact. The work's the work. You put it in a format that's you, okay? You put it in a format that's you. I was just with one of my friends. She has 20 people she's gifted. She's like, I'm going to do an email. I'm going to tell them that they need to book with me these times if they want to know more information. I'm just going to get it out efficiently. I said, awesome. And then I thought to myself, I need one of those efficient things, right? Like, so that's okay too, right? Like, just do it the way it works best for you. So now let's talk about how that looks. So the work is basically, putting that list together. And once we have the list, what do we do with the list? Well, what is our system? Write this down. We are 3-3-3, ask, share, give. That's our system. It's simple. What do? We patch 3 people a day. We follow up with 3 people a day. And we invite 3 people to the patching podcast or to Zoom a day. Dr. Stacy even said this, and I'm going to repeat this. The patching podcast is the secret sauce. The patching podcast is the secret sauce. The folks that are building big business are putting butts in seats in the patching podcast because it's the secret sauce. It's 30 minutes, 15 minutes of real people having real life experiences, and 15 minutes on how the technology works. How many people are going to at least 3 a week? You should be going to 3 a week yourself. And you should be inviting every day without attachment to the patching podcast. They're only 30 minutes. You can run this business. You ready? 3 hours a week in the office. That's 3 hours. 3 evenings a night a week, 30 minutes. That's another hour and a half. That's 4.5 hours, and 1 training a week. You can build a 7-figure income with 5 to 6 hours a week in this business if you really just do it and be focused during that time. Once again, what I notice in network marketing, a lot of people are focused 20 hours a week on the wrong stuff. And then they wonder why their business doesn't duplicate. The right stuff is making a list of who do you know, and then helping the people who want to build with you make a list in their list. Who do they know? And then you validate and help them with their list. And that's all this business is. And it's then bringing them into the secret sauce, which is the podcast. Just inviting. but without attachment. There is no, oh my gosh, they didn't go, you didn't go. There is no, oh, you don't want this. What's wrong? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? You got to pull that all out. Your mindset in this business is what? I educate and I'm of service. That's it. Without attachment. I educate, I'm of service without attachment. Okay. So once again, 3 hours a week where we do the work. And what is the work we do? Once again, 333, ask, share, give. Patch 3 a day, follow up with 3 a day, invite 3 to Zoom. When we patch 3 a day, we ask a question. We share a quick testimonial about ourselves. We share a link, startx39now.com, and we give a gift. The gift can be a 5-day supply of X39. The gift can be buying it wholesale. If you want to send a gift, great. If you want to just offer wholesale and information, great. That's the fork in the road. You can do either. When you work in this office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for 1 hour, and you decide you want to send a 5-day supply, we send it for you and Jan mails it out and I pay for it. It is what we call on-the-job training. I am putting my money back into this business so you guys can do the work and not have to like fund all your patches, not have to run to the post office, don't got to put the stamp on the envelope. Thank God we have Jan that likes to do logistics. Thank God. So she'll do that work. The only thing I ask of you is that if you gift out of my money, that you follow up. Otherwise, you're wasting the gift. Okay, you must follow up. And what I loved about what Dr. Stacy said, she was following up with people before the gift even went out. And what was she following up doing? Sending them to the secret sauce, the podcast. It was so easy. And I think sometimes we complicate it. So even I'm going back to, would you like to come to a podcast? Come to a podcast. Let me send you a testimonial from the podcast. You know the testimonial I've been sending out right now? That Thursday night with our woman who, after having an insult somehow, do you guys remember that Thursday night where she had giant syndrome, where her hand started growing triple the size? I mean, and then on X39 for 3 months, her hands were almost normal size again. I was in tears. I've just been sending that one out now. Every time I talk to somebody, let me read you what I just sent to somebody, because I thought it was pretty good. I'm just doing it every day too. I left her a message. Hi, Jennifer, it's Marci. I just left you a message. We are checking on you to be sure you received your X39 stem cell activation technology. Please let me know. Well, it's let us. I was doing this with someone. So here's the thing. I was working someone's list today with them. So remember how I said I make my own list? And then I say I work my list with work their list with them. I was working a list with one of my distributors today. So it's really, hi, Jennifer, this is Marci and this other distributor's name with LifeWave. We just left you a message. We are checking on you to be sure you received the X39 stem cell activation technology. Please let us know if you'd like to spend 15 minutes on Friday, 1:20 to discuss the technology. I'm booking the next appointment. I have time available from 10 to 12 Pacific. Below are a few links I thought you would like. Lots of love, Marci, and my other distributor's name and both our phone numbers. Okay. Then I sent a 1-page all products. And that comes from startx39biz.com under what to expect. No, startx39biz.com under 14 steps to success under take the order. This is where some of these links are. So I sent her the 1-page all products. I sent her what to expect. I love that one. I sent her startx39now.com. And I sent her the stem cell testimonial. And I like this so much. What I'll do is I will, when we start the office in the next couple minutes, at 11, I will put this template in chat so any of you could grab it. Okay. Because I thought it was really pretty good. So those were some of the follow-ups that I'm sending her, okay? And then what am I going to do? I'm going to connect again if she doesn't connect back to me. And what am I going to do? I'm going to work to get a 15-minute appointment on Friday with her, right? That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm jumping around a little bit today, but I just want you guys to see how we work all the time. So what did I do so far? I made my list. I made a list with one of my distributors. With her, we're working a list, right? Then we already sent a gift out. This is the follow-up on the gift. I'm just booking the next appointment to talk to her about it. And where am I booking it? I'm booking it in my calendar, and I'm either going to book with her to do a call or a Zoom. I like both. You all should have a free Zoom account and or just on the phone, and you can call or you can three-way call with the person. I'm sure my distributor and I will do a three-way call together on Friday, because relationship and influence equal a perfect buying decision. My distributor has the relationship with this person. I'm the influence just because I don't know her. And together we will move her into a buying decision to help her with her body, or to help her with if she also would like to grow a business, or both. Okay, so now let's go back to the 4 sites we use to build our business is startx39now.com. That is our informational site, our exposing site. Write that down. The second site we use to build our business is startx39biz.com. That's our business site where we grab all our links, where we print out our sheets, where we train from. It's the business. Okay. The third site we all use, what do you think it is? It's the secret sauce. I keep talking about this because I too need to use the secret sauce more. Telegram, our testimonials, our BeActivating testimonials. That's our secret sauce. And then, of course, our replicating site. That's the site we place the orders in. It ships to our people, like Amazon, ships to Sally, and then we earn a commission. Those are the 4 sites that I use every day, in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay, so let's go look and show you what those sites look like. And Jan, please let people in as I'm share screening the sites. Thank you. So this is the exposing site. This is what we use to pre-qualify. Take a look, and if you like what you see, I'm going to send you a gift. Dr. Stacy says this. She doesn't say, she says, if you like what you see, I'm going to send you a gift. Just send me your address now. She actually sends the gift as a command, not so much as a, is it okay with you? No, we're sending the gift. She's sending the gift. And what I really learned on that training is she's sending the gift to give her more time for follow-up. That gift is all about giving her more time to touch 5 times in follow-up. Okay, so understand the purpose of the gift is to give you time for follow-up. And because they're getting a gift, there's a reason that they're going to pick up the phone. There's a reason they're going to look at the links, because they need to understand what they're doing with this gift. And so that gives you the time, okay? If I hear that you sent a gift and they didn't feel anything and you followed up 3 months later, did you do it in the way the system was intended? No, you didn't. Because the idea of the gift is so you have the time to follow up, to send the links, to say, let me explain the technology. That's the reason that you're gifting. So if you gift and don't follow up until 3 months and they say, oh, well, I threw that in the garbage can and I didn't even know what this was. Well, of course, you didn't move them through the system correctly. So the gift, let's make it simple. Gift to secret sauce. Let's say that again. Gift to secret sauce. What's the secret sauce? The Patching Podcast. Okay. So I always say, take a look at the 1-minute video. If you like what you see in light, in the second video in stem cells, I'll send you the gift. Send me the address. Okay. So there is the site on the exposing site or the information site. So here we go. We do 3 calls when we work in the office. We do what I like to call the exposing or the gifting call. We do the follow-up call, and we do the closing call. So we do 3 calls, okay? The first call you're gonna do is the gifting call. And you're gonna call somebody on the phone, or you're going to text them, or you are going to voice memo them. I know Dr. Stacy likes voice memo. I'm adding her a lot in the training because I learned so much 2 Saturdays ago from her. So something that you could say is, remember, ask, share, give. The question, what's going on with you? I finally found something that helps me with whatever's going on with them. What do you know about stem cells? There's your ask. Let's write it down. What's going on with you? I finally found something that helps me with whatever's going on with them. What do you know about stem cells? Okay, that is the ask. Then you say, well, let me tell you what happened to me. And you give a quick 30-second testimonial to 2 minutes about yourself. It's quick. And then you say, but let me share with you the Now site, startx39now.com. Look at video 1 on light. Look at video 2 on stem cells. In 4 minutes, Sheila, you will know if you would like this technology. Send me your address. I'll send you a 5-day gift. Boom. That's it. That's your first call. Can anybody do that? Can you do that? Can you call someone on your list and just talk to them? What's going on with you? Do you know after COVID how many people want to be talked to? A lot. So that's all you would do. Then you go to this link on the biz site. This is our business site, Start X39 Biz. That's startx39biz.com. And you go to the BeActivating office. This is where we're going to work in 30 minutes right here. And this is actually the training guide of the office. So you're going to go to the training guide and you're just going to go down to where you see the gift. This is what Jan sends out on your behalf. Isn't that great? We love Jan. And then you just click on the form above and you're going to put the daily code, which we will tell you in 30 minutes what it is. And you're going to put your name. Let's say it came from me. My name is Marci Preble, my phone number with dashes, and who I'm sending it to. Sally Smith, address, city, state, zip, submit. It goes to Jan, and you can see she's filling gifts right now. Let's show her. You see, people already know how to do it because there she is. She sent them out. And by the way, we've added some other goodies in our gifts, just so you know. We've added, what else have we added to the little envelopes these days, Janny, just so they can see it, because I love it. You have to unmute yourself.
So we added the 3 generations of LifeWave patches. It's kind of small, though. It's going to be really hard for people to read.
Well, let's stay positive. We've added the 3 generations.
Well, I'm not, people are going to call and tell me that. So I'm just telling you it's small. So anyways.
But we're getting a bigger one the next run.
It's in process. And on the back side of it is the health tracker, which is super cool. So that plus the what to expect card.
Show that so they can see it. So that's what to expect the first couple days, within 1 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, and 1 year. So anyway, just so you know, there's some new things coming that we've been adding in the gift. And basically we added it because we heard Stacy's training and she has it in hers. And so we ripped off and duplicated. Isn't that great? So that is that. So that is the gift. Now, I also like this idea of voice memoing, and this is a second way you can do it. The voice memo or the text is basically much quicker if you want to do that to someone, which is more like, hey, Sheila, I just found the holy grail of anti-aging. Sheila, I just found the holy grail of healing. what do you know about stem cells? And you might voice memo that and it will take you 20 seconds to voice memo. Okay, let's do that again. This is just a little different. This is what Dr. Stacy does, and it's just a little different. It's the same 3-3-3 ask, share, give, I teach, but it's in a different order. I'm just giving you some different ways to dance. Okay, and you do what you want. Okay, so the other way you could voice memo. Hey, Sheila, I just found the holy grail of healing. What do you know about stem cells? And they will probably text you back. You can do that on Messenger or on text, and they'll text you back and go, I don't really know much. I'll send you some information. And that's when she'll send like the 1 page and start X39 now. And she'll say, hey, look at page 1 or video 1 and video 2. Then she'll voice memo them. Hey, send me your address. I'll send you 5 days supply. It's almost the same thing. It's just different order, right? And then she'll send the 5-day supply. And it's in her follow-up that she says what's going on with you. But trust me when I say she does say what's going on with you, but it's in her follow-up. I say what's going on with you in the call when I talk to them, and I say what's going on with you in follow-up too. But what's going on with you is important because the what's going on with you, it helps you figure out really what's going on with them so you can actually tell them what's the best patches for them. And then what are we going to always do? Where are we sending them? To the secret sauce, the podcast. Okay. So I love that. I love that you can expose a little different. So try both ways. See what feels good to you. Sometimes I just want to call somebody and say, what's going on with you? But sometimes I'm super busy and I don't have time for the hour conversation. So I'm going to do a quick voice memo. See which one works best for you. They're both different ways to dance. They're both really, really good, right? So that was a new learning from Stacy's training, that you can kind of expose 2 different ways, right? But I will tell you what is the same between her and I is the text and talk and talk and text, or the voice memo, text and talk and talk and text, right? And remember, voice memo is the way you can do it on your phone, where you just hit the little, you go to the text right here, and there's this little microphone, and you can voice memo somebody as you're talking. I believe that's the voice memo, or it might be the little blue button. I got to play with that a little bit. Play with your voice memo and make sure you know what you're doing. So I just got an upgraded phone, and it might have switched a little bit. So, but what I'm telling you is that all of it works, but the most important part of all of it is that you're always booking the next appointment for the next text, the next voice memo, or the next talk, right? We're always booking the next appointment. Okay, so one more time, let's go through this one more time. The very first thing you're going to do is you're going to make a list. Who do you know? And from your list, you're going to call them, you're going to text them, and you're going to voice memo them. And one of the ways you can do it is what's going on with you. I finally found something that helps me with, what do you know about stem cells? Let me tell you what happened to me. Take a look at startx39now.com. Look at video 1 and video 2. In 4 minutes, you can tell if you like this technology. Text me your address and I'll send you a 5-day supply. I'll send you a 5-day gift. That is the very first call, okay? Or you can try it like Dr. Stacy, and you can voice memo or text them. I finally found the holy grail of healing. And she's gonna say, what do you know about stem cells? And then she's gonna say, let me send you some information, and she'll send the Now site, and she may send like the 1 page to them of all products. And then she's going to say, if you like what you see, send me your address and I'll send you a gift. Okay, same concept. It's just running the exposing line a little different. Her exposing line isn't so deep in conversation. Do you see the difference? My exposing line is. See what feels better. Use them both. Go back and forth. Okay. And then the gift goes out and Jan sends the gift out. Okay. So now the follow-up is really the same. The follow-up. So the exposing is a little different. I do more conversation than Dr. Stacy. The follow-up now is the same. Okay. What's the follow-up? The secret sauce. Get them to the podcast. The secret sauce, the secret sauce, the secret sauce, the podcast. Okay. So now let's go ahead and go to the biz site. We're going to the biz site now, and we're going to go to, Jan, do you see this? Okay.
Yes.
And we're going to go back to the Power 3 Working the BeActivating office. And we're going to go to the training guide. And so you already know this is, I love you guys to see this because you already know so much. You already know the 4 sites we use. You already know how to fill out a gifting form. You already know how the gift goes out. I just like you all to know how much you already know so you realize that you've learned a lot already. You already know how to make a list. Okay, good job. You already know how to do that. You already know the exposing call, the gifting call. You already know what's going on with you. I finally found something that helps me with. What do you know about stem cells? Share a 20-second testimonial about yourself. Share the exposing link, the now site. If you like what you see, send me your address. I'll send you a gift right now. Boom. Once again, that's more my style where I'm talking to people. Stacy's style would be more a quick exposing line. Her exposing line, once again, would be not so long. It would be more, I found the holy grail of healing. What do you know about stem cells? Okay. So it's just a little different. She doesn't do what's going on with you until the follow-up. Okay. Do you see the difference? I myself, and I'm sorry I've trained so long on this, but I myself am trying to understand the difference a little bit because I'm kind of playing with how I'm doing it. So just so you know, okay? So here we go. Here's the follow-up. The gift is going out. So you call them back and you say, hey, did you get your patches? Oh, did you put them on? Let me explain the technology. Make sure you wear them 12 hours on and 12 hours off and drink plenty of water. Oh, if you want to call them, even though you know the patches haven't come yet, it's okay. Hey, I just triggered those patches to come. They'll be to you in 4 days. Make sure you text me when you get them. I'm so excited for you to receive them. Let me explain what you're getting in the mail, right? So the follow-up is the follow-up. Make sure you are following up as the patches are going out. When they receive the patches, follow-up is the most important piece of this business. If you don't follow up on the gift, you're wasting the gift, okay? So then you say, well, let me explain the technology. And you can go right here to explain the technology. I explained the technology to someone really fast, just based on the business card we use. Well, X39 activates your own stem cells using our patented wearable light technology. Here's the crazy part, Sally. Stem cells are the only cells in your body that are changeable. They can change into whatever cell your body needs for repair. Do you remember how we were so young when we were 20? Can you imagine if we repaired like that again? No more gray hair, no more wrinkles, no more chronic disease. Put the patch on. Put it right below the back of your neck. That's one way you could educate on the technology really fast. Or you could say, well, you got this envelope in the mail. I'm new on it too. Let's read it together. Get your envelope out. You wear this patch 12 hours on to activate and repair and 12 hours off. You guys, I'm reading the envelope. This is what they got in the mail from Jan. It's made out of organic crystals. and it reflects back a light wave. And it turns out it elevates GHK copper peptide, which is proven to activate your stem cells, produce more stem cells, and reset your stem cells to a younger, healthier state. Did you know David Schmidt says when you put younger stem cells on old tissue, you turn the tissue young again? Wow. And here's the problem. At age 35, we lost 50% of our stem cells. By 65, we've lost almost all of our stem cells. But when we activate our stem cells, these younger pluripotent stem cells have the unique ability to turn into whatever cell your body needs for repair. Some people notice results within 1 to 7 days. Some people need more time. Know that within 24 hours, you're resetting 3,000 to 4,000 genes to a younger state. Deep healing occurs in 3 months. This is the stuff you're going to notice, Sally. You're going to sleep better, more joy, more energy, softer skin. You're probably going to see your hair start growing back. It's crazy. And all that chronic stuff starts to reverse. Just enjoy this technology. And for more information, go to startx39now.com. It's right on your envelope. So this is how, when I follow up, I educate on the technology. Do you know that the secret sauce, the patching podcast, the 15 minutes on how technology works, we just read the envelope. We're no different than you. Also, network marketing is all about list making and scripts, because we just duplicate by just doing the same thing over and over and over again. So then you say to them, okay, did you get that? So then you say, so let me explain the technology. So let me explain the technology of what you're wearing. That's where you look at those scripts. Then you say again, what's going on with you? Remember, I love the what's going on with you. What's going on with you gets you in conversation with folks so you can help solve their problems. So what's going on with you? Oh, you've had inflammation and arthritis in your hands and in your feet, and you hurt. Well, based on what's going on with you, right? Based on what's going on with you, would you like me to send you a testimonial on my friend that's also having those issues? Gosh, I would love to. Would you like to go to a podcast so you can learn about what's really going on with people? Yeah, sure. I'm happy to send you the one-page patching summary. Oh, and by the way, you got that now in your envelope. So you can also look at that now. And would you like me to send you a price list? And whatever they say yes to, I send. Let's see how close I was to sending what I like to send in follow-up for my links. I sent to Jennifer the one-page patching summary. I sent the what to expect, so I added that. I sent the now site, and I sent a testimonial to her today. So I basically sent her many of the things I talked about here, right? I sent the testimonial and I sent the one page. Now, I hadn't sent the now site yet ahead of time, so that's why I sent that. You guys probably would have sent that before with the gift, right? So you just then send those links. Where do you go to get those links? Well, you go to Start X39 Biz. That's startx39biz.com under the 14 steps to success. This is the engine. Okay, and so look at here. What's going on with you? This is where you go to tab 5. Make sure you join the Telegram groups. Jan, put your name and phone number in chat. If you cannot figure out how to join the Telegram groups, call Jan. She will help you. You want to download Telegram on your Apple or your Android. And once you download Telegram, you want to sign up for it. It will ask you your name, your phone number, your address. Yes, you have to put it all in. It will ask you to add your contacts. Yes, we're network marketers. We love contacts. That would be a yes. And then after you're signed up for Telegram, you come back to this page and you click every one of these links. This will put you in the BeActivating community. This will put you in BeActivating testimonials only. This will put you in BeActivating business training. This will put you in our practitioner group. And this will put you in our before and after pictures. And this will put you into Spanish Telegram. These are your resources. So you would just go to BeActivating testimonial. And what I did is I searched for the Thursday testimonial where the woman that had the giant hands was. And that's what I sent to my girl today because I thought it was so good. But you can search. There's over 1,500 testimonials in here. And all you do is, if you have an Apple, go to the B and go to the hourglass figure, or not the hourglass, the magnifying glass, and you search arthritis, you search back pain, you search MS, you search gigantuism. I think that's what this was. And you find the testimonial that works, that will really resonate with the person. And you edit, copy, edit, paste, and send it to them. Okay. You can also go to, so that's how that works. Now, why don't you come to the Tuesday podcast? You're just being of service without attachment. You would go to tab 8, invite to podcast. And you would go down to Tuesday. And there's the Tuesday podcast. Dr. Stacy just opened hers up to everyone. That's if you want to listen to questions and answers from a doctor. This is so good. You take your finger and you edit, copy, edit, paste, and you send it to your person. Okay? Then you go to take the order. This is where I love my one page. It's right here. And I just text it to them. This is everything that we make. I love this page. Oh, and look I wonder if this added. Hold on. We still need to add that. We've updated X39 because it's also a Faraday cage that protects us from cell phone radiation. It acts as a Faraday cage. That's kind of important to have in there. I just saw that we are missing that. So we're going to add that. X39 is no joke. And so I love this page. What to expect. This is my new favorite too. This is coming in every gift now. What to expect the first few days. We reset 4,000 genes. In 1 to 3 months, we reset the brain. In 3 to 6 months, we repair chronic disease. In 6 to 12 months, we reverse age by 8 years. Who doesn't want that? That's also coming in the gift to people now. So just so you know what your people are getting, they are getting this in their gift now. They are getting the one page in their gift now. Pretty cool, right? So you might want to print these off so you know what your people are getting. They are also getting the symptoms of aging, which is a health tracker, right? They're getting that in their gift on the other side of the one page, just so you know what they're getting. And of course, they're getting the awesome envelope that houses all this good stuff in their 5-day supply. So they're getting a nice gift from you now. Okay. So, and then I would send them what I call the price list. And this is the one I've been normally sending that says $149 retail, preferred customer $119. We love the silver kit for $299. It's the best deal. And of course, 1X39, 1X49 equals 2 of any supportive patches. And then we mix and match based on what's going on with them. And for example, If they're having a lot of arthritis and bone issues, you could say, well, X39 is your stem cell activation patch. X49 is going to help with bone growth, Eon for inflammation, and Ice Wave for pain. You can get all of those for $2.99. And then you could go on one X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. Your address is. We love Silver Kit and Auto Ship. Okay, Silver Kit and Auto Ship is awesome. Okay, you could also say, well, I would like you to go on a detox kit. You got a lot of detox for $2.99. You could do one X39, 2 Eon, and 2 glutathione. That's a great detox. And then one X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. That gives you 2 months of stem cell, anti-inflammatory, and detox for $2.99. So you can mix and match that kit and fill that kit based on what's going on with them, right? And you can help them choose how to fill the kit with the order form and the one page. I help them decide what's best for them, okay, based on using those documents. So I basically am using startx39now.com to expose with, and I'm using startx39biz.com to send some of the links to follow up with. Does that make sense? And I'm pulling most of the links from where? From Telegram, tab 5, invite to podcast, tab 8. And by the way, tab 5 Telegram is for the testimonials. Invite to podcast, tab 8. And take the order, tab 9. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just grabbing links, text and talk and text, copy, paste the links. Okay. So now that's the follow-up call. The follow-up call is the most, what do I want to say? It's the most juice in it, right? The exposing call is take a look at the Now site. I'm sending you a gift. Let's just be honest. Take a look at the Now site. I'm sending you a gift. The follow-up is what's going on with you. This is what I recommend for you. Go to the secret sauce, the podcast. Are you with me so far? The close is pretty easy because all you're going to do is follow up with what you sent them. So how does that look? Back to the training call. So far we've learned 2 calls. We've learned how to make a list. We've learned the exposing gifting call. We've learned the follow-up call, and now we're gonna learn the closing call. What's the closing call? Let's go. Look at how much you already know. You know all of this already. Isn't that amazing? You know so much. Oh, in the follow-up call, you're gonna get objections. Here's the scripts to all of them. The main one you're gonna get is, I don't feel anything. Remember, we're giving a 5-day gift. Of course, they're not going to feel anything in 5 days. Some do, really 50% do, and 50% don't. So here's how you handle that. Well, this is a 5-day gift, so you can experience the technology. Of course, you're not going to feel anything. I know how you feel. I didn't feel anything right away either. And then I found when you activate those dormant stem cells, they go first and repair what you need to live. They actually go to your greatest inflammation. And that could be your liver. And you ain't going to feel that fix, but it needs to fix for you to live. And then it's going to go repair what you feel. The 5-day gift is just the beginning of your journey. That's why the owner, inventor, and creator, David Schmidt, offers a 30-day money-back guarantee on the silver kit. So there's no risk to you. Would you like me to order that kit for you now? Okay, so we have an objection on, I don't feel anything. We have an objection on, is this network marketing? We have an objection, Google says this is a bad product. Why is it cheaper on Amazon? I answer all of those in this script. Go read them. Okay. And once again, all of this is in startx39biz.com under Working the Power of Three, the BeActivating office. And it's under the training guide. Okay. So the closing call. This is so easy. All you do is say, hey, did you look at the testimonial link I sent you? They'll say yes or no. Remember, we're not attached. Dr. Stacy says this. Most of the time they say no. And you go, no problem. Let me send you it again. Or, oh, I never had time to look at the link. No problem. Let me send you a live podcast. Would you like to go to a live podcast? Did you go to it? You know, I actually did go to the live one. That was amazing. Like, that's what I saw in that podcast. That patch is doing what it's supposed to do, because that was Susie was a real person who was in tears because her issue was being repaired. Like, it just is what it is. You know, we can't make this up. We have over 1,500 testimonials where people are having great results, big time on this product. Did you look at the one-page summary so you could see all our technologies? I did. I'm telling you, I'm really interested in that glutathione because I have some heavy metals in me. I know it. Well, great. Let me send you the, did you look at the price list? I did. Well, let's go to it right now. And you send it to them. It's the order form. I just call it the price list. And I go through it with them. Well, it's $149 retail. $119 to be a preferred customer. I like the silver kit for $299. You can get 3 X39s, or we can mix and match your kit. 1 X39 or X49 equals 2 of any other supportive patches. I know you have a metal issue, so I want to give you the detox kit. I'm going to fill it with 1 X39, 2 glutathiones, and 2 eons. You can get 5 sleeves for $299. That's why we recommend the kit. That gets your sleeves down to $60 a sleeve. And of course, we're going to do 1 X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activated. Susie, that gives you 2 months of everything. And your X39 the following month is only $99. You're going to get your own website and your own username and your own password. So then you can go and switch your auto ship. You can add, you can take away. You'll be in charge after that. Great. Your address is, I recommend you take the order and then put the order in, because everything in this business is awesome, but our website is a little difficult to navigate. They are making a new website. It should be ready very soon. But until that time, take a hand order. And plus, people love the customer service. And then go in and put the order in on behalf. Now, the product ships to your person, and you just made a thank you check from the company. So you've just learned how to do all 3 calls: the gifting exposing call, the follow-up call, and the closing call. Don't be afraid. If you're new today, just gift. And then next week, you'll be following up, and you'll just come back to Tuesday training and re-listen so you understand how to follow up and close the next time. Okay. And after you take the hand order, you may be like, well, now I have an order. What do I do? I have no idea. No problem. You go to tab 10 and you learn how to input the order. It shows you how to put the order in your back office, and it shows you how to set up an auto ship. It's right there. If then you want to say, well, how do I make money? Well, you go to tab 11 and you look at the hot sheet, and that shows you how to make money, which you will probably go, but I don't understand the hot sheet. No problem. Listen to the 15-minute video that goes with it. And if it still doesn't make sense, no problem. Go to invite to podcast and see, when do we train on compensation? Well, you could go to the master training and go, oh, look at the 3rd Saturday of the month. is training on compensation. I can hit that and learn. Or you just call Jan Rand and she'll help you. Love that one. And you can also go and make sure this teaches you how to set up your pay portal to get your money after you've earned it. And if all else fails, go to tab 14 and call customer service. We have the best customer service ever, and they will help. But no, Jan Rand is ahead of the logistics for our team. She is a presidential director in her own right. And I retired her from her job so she could work full time for us. And she is the detail. Thank God. So you can also call Jan. She helps anyone that has a question, and we love her. So that is how the site works. Don't be afraid. Just chunk it. Once again, it starts with your list. And it's 11 o'clock, so we're going to start the office in one moment. So let's get going. It starts with your list. The Holy Grail of healing. Who do you know who would like that stuff? List 1 to 10 people, their name and their phone number. Today, you're going to call them. And you're going to find out if they would like a gift of a 5-day supply of our stem cell activation technology. And you're going to do that by calling them or texting them and saying, what's going on with you? I finally found something that helps me with. What do you know about stem cells? Let me send you startx39now.com. Take a look at the first 2 videos. The first video is on light. The second video is on stem cells. If you like those 4 minutes, only 4 minutes, shoot me your address. I'll send it to you. I'll send you a sample right now. That's all you're going to do today. It's that easy. The only thing I will tell you is talk and text and text and talk. You can leave them a message if they don't pick up. Hey, it's Susie. I found the Holy Grail of healing. What do you know about stem cells? Call me back. And then you would text them. Hey, it's Sally. I just left you a message. What's a good day and time we can talk? Right? And then you're booking the next appointment. Remember, when you leave someone a message, they will not call you back. But if you text them, they will text you back and they will set up an appointment with you. Okay? That's why Dr. Stacy uses voice memo all the time, because people don't want to talk or call you back usually, but they will always text back on a voice memo as well. So mix and match all of that. I think what I'm trying to say is text and talk and talk and text. Text and voicemail and talk, right? There's this voice memo piece that's like talking, that's not actual a phone call. That works as well. Always, always, always use all of these tools and techniques to book the next appointment. We are watering with love 5 times. And the reason we water with love 5 times is because of this. And then we'll end with this. We water with love 5 times. We're back at BeActivating office. We water with love 5 times, training guide, and we just talked about how to do that. Let's talk about the 5 waterings and why it's important. We'll end the training on this. And I just want you to know you've been trained on all of this today. You know it all. When you water 1 to 4 times, you close at 10%. When you water 5 times, you close at 80%. The gifting exposing call is the first watering. Jan sending the gift is the second watering. The follow-up call is the third watering. You send the follow-up links is the 4th watering. The closing call is the 5th watering. This system allows you to water with love 5 times without judgment, without attachment. No judging yourself, no judging them, no attachment. We are educators and we are of service. That mindset goes a long way. So with that, we're going to go ahead and stop the training, and we're going to